So lately I've been stressing about some hard decision that feels hard for me to make, that it's going to permanently change the next step of my life, right? Two different environments. They're both win-win situations. It's a blessing. And I didn't even want it. I don't even want it. I don't even want it. I'm so happy at just where I'm at. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud. I appreciate everything about my life right now. And there was at a point, I had many points in my life where I was not grateful. I was upset. I was pissed off. I wanted more. I felt like I deserved more. I felt like where I was, I deserved a different car. I deserved so much better. And here I am right now, after have gone through the adversity, the battles, the hardship, being separated, being isolated, not knowing who to turn to, not knowing who to ask for help, losing loved ones. Any struggle you could think of, throw it at me. After I've gone through all of that, opportunities are just starting to open up. Doors are starting to open up and present them to me. And I laugh because it's like I don't even want it. I'm so grateful for my house. I'm so grateful for everything, for exactly how life is. I'm content. I'm happy. Sure, I can have more money. I can have a Lamborghini. I can travel here. All of that stuff is in the mind. It's on the way. It's already done. It's already written. Don't you get that everything that you want, you already have? You already possess it. I can close my mind right now and feel myself in a Lamborghini. I can close my eyes right now and I can see myself in a mansion. I can close my eyes right now and see myself with my loved ones. I can close my eyes right now and bring everything to me. Don't you understand that you guys have the same power? Don't you guys understand that I can close my eyes right now and I can feel what it would feel like to win, to what it would feel like to actually drive the car of my dreams? Who is to say that any of this is real? Once you start to live and operate from this being, you will actually start calling into things into your life sooner. Most of you guys believe too much in your outer reality so much. I will continue saying it, guys. Your inner reality creates your outer world. Your inner world creates your outer world. And so I've just been going back and forth with myself. And the reason I'm going back and forth with myself is because one offers me more pleasure, more leisure, more ways for me to relax. And the second one doesn't. And once you start operating from a place of servitude, a place of high frequency, high vibration, peace, love, joy, you start feeling like you need to help others. You start feeling like you're being called for a higher purpose. And so I asked myself, is my purpose, will I serve my purpose with less because I'll be more uncomfortable? Because I don't have so much, but I have so much. And all I want to do, all I think about when I wake up, from when I go to sleep, I ask myself, did I serve God today? Am I serving the world? Am I living in my purpose? Most of you guys don't think like this. Most of you guys will look at pleasure and be like, oh, why would I not go that way? Why would I not do that? There's nothing wrong with pleasure. That's not what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with leisure, with being able to relax. But it can also distract you from who gave it to you. It can also distract you from walking in your purpose. It can also distract you from growing, becoming better, from stepping into your purpose and your highest self. You see, that's what I'm speaking about here, guys. I'm not speaking about anything that is tangible. I'm speaking about our purpose. Why are we here? What are we here for? Who are you here to help? We help people in so many ways, and you don't even know it. And if you think you don't, think again. You probably inspire your brother in some shape or form. You probably inspire your grandmother. She probably looks at you and thinks to herself, I wish I was like that when I was his age. And so I had a conversation with someone who I trust today. I've known for years. And she said something really profound to me today. She told me, don't you think that the Creator, don't you think someone who has put you on this path is a million steps ahead of you? Don't you think the answer is already made? Don't you think He knows where you're going to end up? Don't you think that He knows that you want to serve Him? Don't you think that there's nothing that you can do to not serve Him? I was so worried because I was fearful, low vibration. I'm operating from a low level state of being. I'm afraid that if I go with leisure, I may not serve God. I may forget about God. And that comes from a place of just being grateful. That comes from a place where I didn't grow up with shit. I made this life for myself. I never had anything. What did I have? Let me reword that. I had everything. You want to know what I had? I had a loving mother. I had a loving, hardworking father. I had siblings who cared about me. I had an abundance amount of friends. So I did have everything. I had the world. Materialistic, I didn't have too much. I didn't have all of the shoes. We didn't go on vacations and trips. But who cares about any of that stuff now? When you really start operating from a place of joy, gratitude, love, when I look back at my past, I'm so tremendously grateful. And I used to never be like this. I used to have this victim mindset where we didn't go on vacations. We had roaches, we had bed bugs, we had this, we had that, we had all these problems. Good. I'm blessed. I'm blessed because I have problems, because it developed my character. The problems that you have right now is because God wants the opposite of that for you. But He needs to pull it out of you. He needs to make you worthy of that. Don't you think, I watched this today and it was so profound, because I said this in a video prior to this one. I remember speaking about myself in my story, and I remember saying to myself, God took everything away from me. He took my loved ones away from me. He took my closest friends away from me. He took my brother away from me, and He isolated me and separated me. He took all my money away from me, everything. I just started making a little bit of money. I watched this video today, and he said, don't you think that if God wanted you to be wealthy, that He would take all of the money that you had so He can show you what true wealth is? And that spoke to me. It's crazy. Guys, I'm making this video. The whole point I want to make is that you have a decision that you have to make. You don't know which decision to make. You're trying to avoid this big decision that you have to make. But I want you to understand that decision has already been made. God made that decision for you. God knows which path you're going to walk on. God is testing you. God wants you to learn how to use your intuition. God wants you to learn to listen. God wants you to learn to sit still. God wants to teach you faith. I love you guys. Love you guys so much. You guys are watching this video because something about me speaks to you. I don't know if it's my story. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. But it's my way of helping you. It's my way of helping the world. And I feel like this is my purpose. So if you're watching this, I love you. And I want you guys to win way more than you guys know.